Jodie Burrage would do the Hulkamania, waving to the crowd, "I can't hear you," but the real American would show up today. I'm your host, Good Energy. Welcome to Tennis in a Minute. This video is brought to you via the Doctrine of Fair Use, the Fair Dealing, and the Digital Millennium Mag. Jodie Burrage showed the world that she belongs on this stage with a very impressive second set run before Coco would break back and finish this match. I want to take a look at the statistics set over set and how Jodie Burrage could come on so strong, so late, and make this a very interesting match. In the first set, Coco Gauff struggled to get her first serves in play, only about 48% compared to Jodie's 74%. Jodie averages about 5 aces per match. She had 3 in the first set. Now, Coco Gauff would have several opportunities to break Jodie in the first set. She went 2 for 6 on those, while Jodie had 1 opportunity and converted on that. Overall, Coco would win about 80% of her first serves. That's what she's averaging for the season, 77% to be exact, while Jodie would win only 50% of her first serves, and we saw that number down drastically over last match against Leylah, where she was at the 80 percentile range. On the second serve, Coco really stepped up, winning 43% of Jodie's second serves. The winner count was 8-7. Jodie was pretty consistent, but the unforced errors, 16 out of Jodie, only 7 from Coco. And the net points, guys, believe it or not, Coco dominated, winning about 80% of the net points in the first set. And I talked about Jodie's movement, right? Only 1 for 6 on net points. I felt that would be Coco's big opportunity just to get her on the move. You know, I've seen matches where Jodie just would not even bother chasing drop shots. However, the second set, the double fault started to creep in, right? Only 1 double fault out of Coco in the first set. She would have 6 in the second set. And I felt that gave Jodie a bit of confidence and momentum, right? Her first serve percentage set over set did improve to 65%, but her first serves won dropped from 77% to 62%, while Jodie's crept up, right, from 50% to 73%. Now, Coco did have success on the second serve, but the breakpoint opportunities, Jodie was 2 for 4. She was down 3-2 early in the second set, and it looked like Coco would run away with it, but this is where Jodie went big, right? The winner speed here, guys, 140 kilometers. Guys, that's 87 miles per hour on the forehand. That's freaking fast, guys. That's insanely fast, ridiculously fast. It's going to be tough. That's what Osaka's pushing. And you saw Coco in some of these exchanges, she wasn't ready. And this is what happens in tennis. When you raise your level, especially when you have nothing to lose. We saw this with Jessica Monero earlier against Sabalenka. When you are playing these players that are they're playing for rankings, they're playing for paychecks, they're playing for everything, their lives, their careers. They have nothing to lose. When they step up, as we take a look at the grounds there, beautiful, guys. Who's coming with me next year to Australia? Comment below. Listen, they have nothing to lose. It's their livelihood. They are going to step up, and I felt Jodie did a great job of leaving it all on the line, and she started to move. Okay, my scouting report is, look, she's a great baseliner. She wants a firefight with you. 6 for 9 on net points in the second set. That's where she needed to turn it around. That was the key to victory. My scouting report, hit Jodie with short balls. You're going to have success. But she started to defend them in the second set. Then when you raise your level in tennis, it could take a set. It could take several games for your opponent to catch up with you, problem solve, figure out what you're doing. But a lot of times you see a lot of players start fast and they end up on a lopsided end of a losing set. Like we saw that with Osaka against Muhova earlier, 6-1. But you do want to make sure you end the set playing well, right? So going into the next set, you want some type of confidence builder, momentum builder, so you can start off great. But Coco would come on. She's that good. 29 unforced errors down the stretch for Jodie Burrage. And that really would be the difference. But early on, the winner count in the second set, 14-6. Jodie was really going for it. I felt she played good in that second set. And I just felt look, why not? I might as well enjoy the moment, And I just felt she started going for it. She started really cracking that thing. And she broke Coco. She had the chance to serve it out. But again, Coco says it all the time. You guys put a little too much focus on breaks. All that means is that I just need to win a return game. And the best defender in the world winning 50% of her return games. Now, Jodie wins about 30% of her return games. I felt that number needed to definitely climb. But I also said Coco's second serve has been vulnerable. Jodie has to step up on the second serve. And for the most part, she did that. I mean, she won 57% of Coco's second serves in the second set, 36% in the first set. And overall, this was a really good match, guys. Congratulations to Jodie. I think she played great. But in the end, Coco Gauff gets the win, guys. Up next, Leylah Fernandez. Watching a match like this, knowing you beat Jodie a week ago, is this a confidence builder for Leylah? We'll see. Stay tuned.